What I'd like to have right now is for you highly emotional, highly sensitive, grown boys and girls of society to exit my channel as I speak to mature adult men and women on topics you get triggered on and are sensitive to. And with that being said, the title of this video is called Are Black Females Using Mixed and Biracial Men for Status in Children? Yes. I'm offended, Patrick. All right. Good. As you know, in the social media circus, on all social media outlets, you are seeing the spotlight couple, the it couple, the now couple of NBA basketball player Klay Thomas and rapper Megan Thee Stallion. You have a lot of dark-skinned xenomorphs, the boys and the girls, who don't approve of this. You have a few biracials who don't approve of this. And me being mixed, I'm going to tell you what I think. Just my opinion. I don't approve of it. And I'm going to tell you why. This thing that you see today with these two individuals, to me, is not real. I think it's just an act and for social status. You see a lot of dark-skinned xenomorphs, particularly the boys, making all these crude, rude, and racist comments towards Klay Thompson, a biracial, or some of you biracial like to be called mulatto. But in the black community, you're not called that. You're called a half-breed. As well, within the white community, you're called a half-breed, whether you like it or not. This is what they think of you guys. This is how they call us mixed men and women mutts. You see these xenomorph boys making these crazy ass comments like this white boy couldn't get his own race of women, a biracial female or a white female, so now he's going after the black sisters. Hey, black kings, watch out. We have another white nigger trying to take one of our black queens. Or Megan Thee Stallion is getting with some small pink dick white boy to get the half-breed experience. She need to come on back and get the black man experience. What is the black man experience? Chaos, destruction, death, and a carrier of STDs. That's the black experience. You are seeing multiple rude, racist comments, and it's not going to stop until they're broken apart. Klay Thomas, I'm not sure what exactly he's up to. In my opinion, he's doing the quintessential stereotypical act in which most biracials do, which is trying to win the approval of the black community. The black cursed community of xenomorphs, the boys and the girls, who disdain biracial and mixed men and women. But, as always, you constantly see them having children with mixed and biracial women, the boys, mixed and biracial men, the females, the grown girls. Well, let me rewind that. They're not having babies by mixed and biracial men and women. It's the grown boys and the girls of that section in which I always talk about. That's what's going on. And what you're seeing is something that they do not want to continue. Because let's face it, the most racist people on this planet are black people. You can get mad all you want to, and you know it's the truth. I think it's a bad idea for Klay Thomas to even deal with this hood rat, this wop, this yada 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 girl who talked about killing folks and, you know, doing anything that's illegal or crude and being a hood bitch and whatnot. You get a lot of these black females who are on board with Megan Stallion getting herself a light skin. She got herself a light skin. Girl, that's what's up. But then you have some of them who are saying, why you with this mixed nigga? He's not mixed, he's biracial. Know the difference. Why you with that mutt boy, girl? You could do better than that. You see, the truth comes out on how they truly think and how they truly feel about all mixed and biracial men and women. To me, I truly feel she's just using him for status. And let's hope to God he doesn't have children with her. 1 or 2. Because we all know in most cases when it comes to black females that they only go with mixed and biracial males for the sake of having children. The children first, which is the status. That's what they want, so their kids can come out with wavy or curly hair. You know that's the truth, and that's what's going on today. This is what it is, and people don't want to admit that. A lot of you biracial and mixed boys are going to get offended by what I'm saying because, again, you light-skinned nigga boys are constantly trying to win the approval of these black xenomorph boys and girls. Black sisters and black queens and black kings and black males and nah. It's the same bullshit, and some of you follow me. Some of you follow me. I know you do. I know who you are, but I'm not going to say your names. Some of you boys follow me on my channel, and you spew all this righteousness talk in the comment section about how these xenomorph boys are using the light-skinned woman and abusing her and talking down towards the light-skinned man and verbally abusing him and stuff like that. But yet, if you go on your profile, you got Kendrick Lamar talking about he's a rap god. You got that ASAP Rocky guy. He's the best rapper in New York or wherever the hell he's from. Or you got any of these dark-skinned rappers, you have them on your platform praising them for some song that they did. This is you. But yet, there's an ongoing racist discussion on mixed and biracial men and all the stereotypes that is negative that follows. You don't get offended by that, not one single bit, because you're weak. You have no backbone. You have no backbone. You're weak. You have no backbone. You're not a man. You're a grown boy. You're a boy man. That's what you are. This act in which you see Megan Thee Stallion, however you say her name, going out with this biracial male, because I don't know if he's a man or a grown boy. I don't know the guy personally, so I'm going to call him straight down the middle, a male. Klay Thomas. This is all for status. This is a typical act of a black female going back to the niggerhood and saying, girl, I got me a light skin. I got me a light skin, his hair curly and everything. Girl, you gonna have kids by him? Shit, I'm trying to get, you know, who knows, girl? I'm trying to probably get 1 or 2 kids out this nigga. If this nigga act up on me, I'm gonna take his bitch ass to court and get that money, girl. Ooh, yeah. All that dumb shit. that you gossip about all the time. You and I know both. If Klay Thomas and Megan Thee Stallion didn't have the status in which they have today, Megan Thee Stallion could be a teller at a bank, a grocery store clerk, a department store worker. She wouldn't give him any play. She says, nigga, get your light skin ass out my face. Nigga, I like me some dark kings. You and I know both that that's what she'll say. This is the typical dialogue of a black grown girl today, as well as the women, the wicked women, not the women, not the black women, but the wicked women and the grown girls. This is their talk towards mixed and biracial men. Nigga, get up out my face. They already pre-planned, like the rest of these females, these non-black females, they already pre-planned on what rude and crude thing they're going to say to every biracial and mixed man who are attractive, because they see within their eyes an attractive man. Why should I give him attention? Why should I kiss his ass? Because I'm sure he gets attention already from all the rest of the females, so I'm not going to butter him up even more. I'm not going to favor him more. So what they do, they purposely act crude and rude towards us, mixed men and biracial men, and then they will coddle and kiss the asses of all these ugly, dark skin, dark brown skin, grown boy xenomorphs. That's what they do. That's what they all do, from the whites, from the Asians, from the Indians, from the mixed and the biracial girls. They all do it. My brother and I, we experienced this throughout our lives, especially with these black females. I know for a fact, if they didn't have the status that they have right now, she wouldn't be seen with him. And if she was, it's just to get some sex for the purpose of the children, and that's it. That's exactly what will happen. And then we having a dark-skinned xenomorph demon around his children. And God forbid it's girls. God forbid. If they would have children, it would be girls. Because that xenomorph, you know what he thinks when he sees little half-breed and little mixed young girls. Little girls, that is. And if it's a boy, you already know he's going to treat them like shit. This is their mindset. This is their mindset. You have a lot of these black female YouTubers. You know who you are, making videos about how they like mixed men and how they like biracial men and all this bullshit. But are you truly dating one? Are you truly in a relationship with a mixed or biracial light-skinned man? Are you truly in a relationship with one or currently dating one? Or are you just using that as a clutch to have all these simp, beta male cuck, pussy begging, mixed and biracial boys come to your channel saying, oh, that's what's up, ma, that's what's up, that's what's up. No matter what you do, no matter what you say, in these black people's mind, in these white boys and white girls' mind, you're still a mutt, you're still a half-breed. This is the act of the xenomorphs, and this is how they play. I don't believe this is real. I don't believe this is genuine. It's just another opportunity for status to rise above her own status in which she already has. Could it be real? Could it be real? Possibly. Is Megan Thee Stallion, is she ugly? Of course not. She's a hood rat. There's a reason why she all of a sudden dropped all this weight, started getting skinny, probably on Ozempic. There's a reason why for that, because I'm pretty sure that this was pre-planned And he was probably letting her know, I can't be seen with you in public, all that thickness, thick titties, excuse me, ladies, thick thighs, thick booty, and all that yada 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 yada, all that stuff, all that wop. Pretty sure she's been ran through. There would be no way he would have been walking any type of red carpet or go to some type of social event with her and all that thickness. So it was planned for her to lose all that weight so she could be seen with him. There would have been no way Klay Thomas would have been walking with Megan Thee Stallion 2-3 years ago and all that thick weight that she had on her. No way possible. This is how they think and say. I seen one comment, we ran through her, you know what I'm saying? This a xenomorph making this comment, even though he's never been with Megan Thee Stallion, but he said this as a whole, as black men. We ran through her, now the light-skinned niggas can have her. And whenever we want it again, we can get that pussy anytime we want to. This is how they think. They're saying that we ran through her. Now let the light-skinned niggas have her. Yes. Those are their words. There are plenty of crude comments that they made on YouTube, Instagram, and all this other stuff. But I don't want to keep going on and on about it. This is the typical mindset that they have. It's never going to change. For you biracial boys and girls, and you mixed boys and girls who constantly want some type of approval. What is wrong with you? Why do you keep going on day after day, night after night, on all these social media platforms trying to say, well, we black too? Yes, that may be. We have mixture of black in us and stuff. It's given. But the fact of the matter is they don't see you that way. And why do you keep wanting acceptance by them? Why? What are you trying to gain? You stupid ass niggas, you. And that's exactly what you are. You want to be niggas, so I'm going to call you niggas. Light-skinned niggas. That's your mindset. Just like in my previous video, be wary, be careful of light-skinned, mixed and biracial boys who have the same dark-skinned, evil, xenomorph mindset. They do not have good intentions. This is how Megan Thee Stallion don't have good intentions, being with this Klay Thomas, this biracial male. It's not real. These black females do this all the time. They do it all the time, trying to get with some mixed and biracial man. They can't get with the men, so they get with the grown boys, have kids by him, leave him, get back with a dark-skinned xenomorph again. Or while she's with this mixed and biracial male, she doesn't even know how to act. No, if she were to get with a mixed and biracial man, she would know how to act. With the grown boy, she knows how to act because she has control. I've seen him talking down to him, degrading him, saying all kind of crazy stuff. This is what they do. This is what most of them do. And these black females know that shit. They have this nasty, stanky attitude, treating mixed and biracial men, light-skinned men, crude, because supposedly we get more attention, we get more comments, affirmations, positive affirmations from all non-black females and black females about how attractive we are, how good looking we are, and all this stuff like that. So when we're encountering them in everyday life, they give us this attitude. It's the same shit that's going on. It's been going on for years. For years. And you guys still are trying to work your way around it to where it can be good and right for it to be accepted. and it's not. If he wants to be with her, hey, more power to him. If he has kids by her, good luck. Truly, good luck to you. Good luck. Because we all know things don't go right. His ass is grass. He gonna be paying a lot of money in that courtroom. Maybe that's the way she wanted. Maybe she's having all this stuff planned. Who knows? All I know is that if it came down to it, a black woman would be more suitable than some ghetto grown black girl. And that's the truth. One who's cooperative, one who's caring, one who has sense, common sense. But for the most part, you have a lot of wicked women and grown black girls who are the complete opposite of a black woman and who will do the most heinous things possible when dating a mixed and biracial male.